Now, radiation dose, everything, any new technology comes, first thing is radiation dose. When the cardiac CT came, a lot of papers, oh, you're going to kill the people with radiations. And there is a new logo for the IAEI, right? It was initially this. Now, you take too much radiation, this is what happened. So run away. But is it really bad? This is a magazine clip from 1898, where you can see X-ray exposure was used for antidote for headache. It's quick, it's safe, and it's sure. So, they were pretty good at looking at these X-rays used. And this is a really great idea by looking at the shoe fitting testing. So ladies, come and put their feet with the shoe inside. They can watch through this tube here, and the person who is fitting the tube look into that and take a lot of measurements. And you wiggle your toes and find out whether it fits or not. There's an issue. Radiation can go up to 50 millisieverts, no problem. It's just you are getting a good shoe fitting. So I'm not sure whether Dr. Soul has seen this or not. It might put him to bankruptcy. Now, looking at the radiation doses, this is kind of a limited evaluation at our university. We looked at standard PA, PA lateral, and DDR, and the average fluoroscopy. The doses for PA lateral are around 0.59, or the relative dose is 0.33, but for DDR, I think it was 3 times more than a regular PA and lateral radiograph. At least this is what we found. But I think there's a lot of potential. We can tweak the technique to decrease the radiation dose further. Okay, you can decrease the kV, you can decrease the exposure time, among several other things. But look at the average fluoroscopy. We know fluoroscopy is quite operator dependent. Many of you might have seen your residents. You tell them to put an NG tube. First thing they do, start fluoroscopy, and then they talk in the patient. I said, oh man, took the fluoroscopy, foot out of fluoroscopy. I mean, you will, really burn the patient. So this dose was relatively higher because this was done by relatively not very experienced people, but I think this has given us a chance to improve and teach those people that what we are doing is exposing the patient. But look at the dose as compared to the radiography DDR. It is 10 times less. So if you can achieve, looking at the diaphragm from DDR, just routine DDR, I think this is fantastic. Not only dose reduction, we can see a lot of other things which we would not see with fluoroscopy.